Welcome to Restaurant Review. Please like and subscribe on your way in. And let's hear what Anton's getting up to today.
What's so funny is black women is the most educated group of people in this country. But people don't even realize that though, because they be too fixated on us being ghetto looking. They think because we wear the long eyelashes or we wear the long weave or because we talk a certain type of way that we're not educated. No, we are versatile, baby. We talk like the way we talk is because that's how we was raised to talk, but we can switch up at any minute. See, that's where y'all be getting lost at, and y'all be thinking y'all educated. I'm sure get on this.
You can switch up at any minute. You mean you can code switch? And educated people, if you're truly educated, yeah, when people get educated, they just don't want to talk like that anymore.
To look at me and say, "Oh, they're just another uneducated ghetto baby." I got 2 degrees, baby. I have a master's degree. Okay.
Hey,
Yes,
me
I'm
too.
very educated. I just get on it and like this because that's what I want to do. That don't make. I promise you, I'm way more educated than I act. Okay, and then that's how y'all get lost in the sauce. Y'all be too fixated on how we look and how we sound, not even knowing educationally. We'll run circles around y'all.
I doubt that because y'all your actions make it seem like you're uneducated. And most of the time, when you act uneducated, you are.
When y'all gonna figure it out? And why y'all talk like that? Why do you talk like that? Like why is that's unbecoming of a woman to just talk like a straight up hood booger. Like it really is. And I
Booger.
don't know why y'all do it. I don't know who taught y'all that was cute. The women that's around me, they don't talk like that. Like they just not hood. And it's not attractive, it's not dope, it's not cute, it's not none of that. So that's number one, because I don't believe that people can code switch as much as they really think that they can. Before we even get into the education part,
He
because
knows.
I really just got done doing a review video just a couple days ago about how over 300,000 black women is eliminated from their jobs. They've been removed from the workforce. Their diversity, equity, and inclusion degrees don't count anymore. So we gonna get to that in a second. But before we get to that, I don't believe that people can code switch as well as they think that they can. And usually what happens is you think that you're code switching, but the people that are listening to you know that you don't really talk the way that you're supposed to talk.
What's so funny is
Yo, you gotta listen to what she's saying, man. You can't just listen to how she's saying. You gotta listen to what she's saying. But unfortunately, when you get to a certain level of education, you don't want to talk like that anymore. And I think it's interesting you brought up the DEI degrees because I don't know. A lot of the degrees they say are underwater basket weaving and and stuff like that. Critical race theory degree or something. I don't know. But it's very interesting that a lot of the black women that have lost jobs since DEI has gone out the door. Like most companies don't really want them there. And this guy Anton, yeah, I've heard him before. He's a pretty smart dude. Okay, this one says, black women, black women go off after hearing the truth. Okay, let's hear it.
We gotta agree, white women are the blueprints.
No, they not. White women. Camera. Cut the microphone. Give me the fucking camera. Give me the fucking microphone.
What's that?
White women.
What?
White women.
Hold on, you gotta get the mic.
Let me let you know that black
You gotta get the
women.
mic.
White women.
They look and sound a little defensive.
Thank you. Black women are forever the fucking blueprint. We're the blueprint of everything. The rhythm, the dance, the hair, the body. They go in the gym and try to achieve our fucking physique. They can't. They're white and it's not in their genes. So at the end of the day.
Whoa, it's not in white people's genes. So she's saying that genes matter. So all the white people and other races in the world that say that black people are monsters because it's just in their genes, should we go with that? Or, yeah. I personally say it's a little bit of both. It's, everybody has a little bit of the nurture and nature going on.
Hey, don't ever disrespect a black woman on my mother island, ever. A black woman through and through.
Clock it.
Thank you. Everybody agreeing. Thank you. Don't ever
What y'all talking about?
Wait.
Wait, hold up. No, let me.
It is not rage bait.
It's rage bait.
No, but let me explain. Let me explain. So I say white women are the blueprint because.
What did they influence?
Can I explain? Let me explain. They're the blueprint for hair.
Wow. Yeah, they just lost it, and he was trying to... lost it. Oh, my goodness. One of the statistics that a lot of, black people don't like is that white men and white women are considered the most desirable race on the planet. Multiple studies over time, at different times, recently, in the past, white people are always number one for what people are attracted to. That's where I thought he was going with it. I didn't know he was going to say the hair. And look at her hair. Oh my goodness.
Gotta be hard, man. Yeah. Being a black woman? They're like the most educated, most employed group of people in the country. Is that true?
No, it is not. Why do y'all just make this shit up? Black women aren't even the most educated group of women. Little under 30% of black women hold a bachelor's degree or higher. While 53% of white women do the same, and 57% of Asian women have a bachelor's degree or higher. That's not even counting men. Now, black women do outpace black men in getting an education. And no, they're also not the most employed. Now, when it comes to employment percentage, they are high.
Oh my goodness. I bet that's the statistic they've been using, is black women are more educated than black men, and they just took it as they're more educated than everybody. Oh my goodness. I mean, it didn't sound right, but I was like, hey, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But wow.
But that's the result of being a population of people who can't get a man that has a good job to take care of you. But no, black women don't lead the country in anything, unless you count complaining about who black men date, because, they definitely lead the world in that. But no, black women are not even, they're literally the lowest educated group of women, like as a demographic of anybody. And as far as employment, they're somewhere near the top, but they're still in the middle. So please, stop making shit up.
Wow. Yeah, it's just, I had no idea about that. Yeah, it sounds true. I might have to do some digging and see if that's true. But it sounds true. Definitely sounds true. And also, those statistics are most of the time, spat out by liberals and stuff like that. And I don't trust a lot of what they say because most of it's lie. So.
Put the black woman down because the black woman is not only God, but she is the blueprint for everyone on this earth. Why do you think they try to imitate our bodies, our lips, our high cheekbones, our hair, our swag, our...
What's this blueprint thing? Is this like a cultural conversation or something?
Slang, everything about us. Huh?
Okay, so a couple of things here. One, you're not God. No one's God. You're breaking the first commandment there right off the bat. Thou shalt have no other gods before me, meaning you're not God. So black women's not God. No women are God. No men are God. God is God. Number two, if we're trying to steal your look, why is it that when any black woman becomes incredibly famous and rich, she immediately turns into a white woman? And what I mean by that is, well, have you seen Beyonce lately? That's cultural appropriation. This is cultural appropriation. And finally, if you go ahead and check all of the actual research on this topic, when people ask men what race they'd prefer to date and marry, black women are always at the very bottom. And so if you don't like that, I'm not going to apologize for telling you what men want. And maybe you should ask the question as to why that is. Why are black women the least desirable race of women to date and to marry? Because that's what the science shows. So, libs, trust the science.
Wow, I had no idea this video was going to come up, but yeah, the study he's talking about is the one I was talking about how white people are the most desirable. I think it's interesting he, didn't want to point that out. He wanted to just point out that, black women were at the bottom. I don't know if it's because he was trying not to, sound like he's putting white people up, or if he wanted to put black people down, or for I don't know. But I didn't realize Beyonce looked like that. Wow, I'm so out of touch with society and popular stuff. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I know some people might get mad, but I don't care, because the truth is the truth. The truth shall set you free. Black women look better than white women. Black women look better than white women
to some people
on any day. Put black woman, white woman side by side, natural state, no makeup, just natural. That black woman gonna look better every time. It's the pigment in the skin. She gonna look better every time. Black women are beautiful. That's why white men want people to believe that white women are the true beauty. They're not. They're not. Black women are the true beauty when it comes to America.
Why is it there's so many women nowadays recording videos while they're driving?
And I believe that them white women was behind them white men saying, oh no, they can never be more beautiful than us. And that's why the white man has continued to push the narrative that white women are the beauty standard. How can white women be the beauty standard?
At the light, turn right.
Tell me how. Can you answer that? How can white women?
Yeah, white women are the beauty standard because that's what the world has decided. White women have been the beauty standard for a long, long time. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, it historically, presently, almost all races try to look more like a white woman, which is confusing to me sometimes too, because it's like white women always want to get tanned. So it's like maybe just women just are not happy with the way they look in general.
Be the beauty standard. What's the shades?
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit on Towerside Road.
Just plain face. Who up for it? Who up for it?
What?
Who up for it? White woman, you up for it?
At the roundabout, take the second exit on Towerside Road.
No nothing. Fresh out the shower. Let's see. Make me wrong.
Put a natural white woman and a natural black woman side by side, and you will see two beautiful women. But only one group seems obsessed with constantly comparing. Racist people will turn everything into a race war. Stop trying to turn beauty into a race war. A beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. Period. White, black, Latina, whatever. No makeup, fresh out the shower, natural. You want to sit there and say black women look better every time. That is just insecurity talking. That is not confidence. That is you needing to put down white women to feel better. White women are beautiful, naturally beautiful, always have been. That is not a narrative pushed by white men. That is reality. Stop pitting women against each other. Beauty isn't limited to one race, and tearing down white women doesn't make you more beautiful.
I like what you say. A beautiful woman's a beautiful woman. You know, that was actually my answer to this one guy a long, long time ago. I was in a bar, and this black guy, he asked me something rude if I like ends, you know. And I'm like, wait, what? Or if I like, you know, I was like, you know, I was like, I did not just get asked. So I just took a quick say. I was like, beautiful woman's a beautiful woman, man. And you know, that's the truth. If you're a beautiful woman, you're a beautiful woman. Don't matter what color you are. That's just the way it is.
The good black woman and the nigga bitch. Every problem that exists in the black community solely rests on the failures of black women. At the end of the day, it is black women that have caused mainly a lot of the problems that we see today. Let's start off with the good black woman. She's honest, hardworking. She cares about herself, her image, and where she's going. She may come from a broken home. She may come from rough circumstances, but she doesn't let that define her. She dresses and carries herself like she's deserving of respect. She does not aim to impress niggas, or does she lower herself to nigga standards. She keeps her head high, her goals and ambitions forward. That's one thing a lot of these black bitches today don't have. Ambition, drive. The good black woman, she does. She's working to start a family. She's looking in pursuit of somebody that she can support, build, and grow with. Black women like this are only 25% of black women today. Now on to the nigga bitch, my favorite. These hair hat queens, these EBT all-stars, love to fuck up everything for black people. And they're the main contributing factor to why black people have no respect. It is black women like this that earn that angry black woman title. They're loud, obnoxious, and masculine as fuck. They come with so many problems and so many issues that they don't want to address themselves.
Black women are not the only reason why a lot of black people don't get no respect. You know, black people used to get respect, but let's be honest, the loss of respect for black people, it's because of black men and black women. But continue, please.
So they put it on to the rest of the world. A lot of these black women come from broken households. A bunch of baby daddies and a bunch of nigga bullshit that they bring to the table. Shaniqua and the EBT gang love to call themselves queens. If these bitches are the queens, what the fuck does the witch look like? These bitches are living in Section 8 housing in the projects and they think it's a kingdom. If this is the kingdom, bitch, what the fuck does the swamp under the bridge look like? It's an honest question. Many of these black women are insecure. They have low self-esteem, often because they come from broken single-parent households and been raised by single mothers that have abused them. Because there's a common trait. Most black women are very abusive to their children and mainly to their daughters because black women are jealous of their daughters. The daughters happen to be more successful, have more opportunity, have more things going for them, and in many cases, a lot more attractive. These black women are getting older and they feel jealous that their daughters in their 20s looking a lot more attractive and better than they did. And they have a fucking problem with that. So they'll do anything in their power to keep them from going forward. They'll do anything in their power to stop them from advancing. And all it does is continue the cycle of dysfunction within the black community. These nigga bitches are the worst mothers, the worst people to have children with, and they represent 70% of the black community. They have so much control, so much influence. Everyone panders to them and feeds into their bullshit. All it does is cause even more problems for us as black people because we're not willing to call it out. The good black woman and the...
My goodness. I don't know if these are actual statistics he's stating here, but you know, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, these single mothers too are raising terrible young men. You know, oh yeah, that's what they call it. They call them YNs now, young ends. You know, it's young ninjas. Yeah, no, they gotta do something culturally. They got to have a big cultural shift or something if they want to change things. Otherwise, you know, America is going to get tired of it really quick. Fortunately for this guy, he seems like he's not one of them. He seems like a decent dude, speaks nice, dresses normal, and actually sees some of the facts and is actually trying to make videos out here trying to change things. So, hey, good for him. Thanks for coming. Please like, subscribe, and let me know which ones you agreed with, didn't agree with. If you had any issues with this, any of the videos, let me know. I will see y'all next time.